I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
You met me at a very strange time in my life. Why so serious?
I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you. Come on!
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Come with me if you want to live.
One programmed to destroy. The other programmed to protect.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Alright, this is the continuation of my classic movie series reviews. Last week I did Terminator. This week I'm doing Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Kind of fitting, just I really want to see this movie again. I recently watched Judgment Day a few months ago for the first time. And I was really blown away. This movie is a really good movie. One thing, this is one of the movies that exceeds beyond the expectations of the original. There are a few movies to do this. You have Empire Strikes Back to do it with Star Wars. Terminator 2 did it with this movie. Most of the time, sequels are not as good as the original, and this is one of the few movies that actually exceeds beyond the original. The basic story of this movie is it takes place in 1991, the year I was born, a few years after the events of the original Terminator movie. You have John Connor, played by Edward Ulong or something. He's a really good actor, I have to say, in this movie. Really great performance. Too bad this is really his only movie he was ever really in. Linda Hamilton comes back as Sarah Connor, and Sarah Connor is a complete and utter badass. She's one of the greatest female heroines of all time. Arnold, in this movie, John Connor in the future sends back a Terminator back in time to protect his mother and himself. He sends back the T-800 Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, because they're being hunted by the greatest Terminator, the T-1000 Terminator. And this way he can become liquid, he can extend his arm and turn into weapons. He's a really awesome Terminator. And what I really liked about this movie was a very cat and mouse way of playing this Terminator movie. The first one was more like a horror movie. This one's a more straight up action movie. But one thing I really will say about this movie, like the first 30 or so minutes, it's like action packed. You get to see where the characters have been since the original Terminator and how they are now. The action's really good. But one thing I really liked about it was how much it played to our society, how we end up destroying each other. It had hit it at the end of the first Terminator, but this one exceeds by so much more. And the relationship between John Connor and the Terminator is really good to see. It's a really good relationship between the two characters. And this movie has one of the greatest movie endings of all time. They have to destroy the chips because Skynet will eventually build and spread it all across the world. And what's given the people the information to actually build the Terminators in the future, or the chips, is the original Terminator for the movie. They have to destroy everything that links them to the future. And at the end of the movie, when all is said and done, you hear Arnold, he's like, "It's not over. I have to go too." And he's like, it's just such a heartfelt goodbye. He's like, I know you cry. It's something I can never do." He goes down into like the fire thing to be destroyed. And it's such a great ending when he's going down. You hear the Terminator music. One thing I forgot to say about my last review of Terminator was the music. The music of Terminator is so good. And then that ending, when he goes down and he's just giving the thumbs up, just the thumbs up all the way down. It's just such a good ending. Overall, Terminator 2 Salvation Day is one of the best movies ever made. It's really, I think it's probably James Cameron's best movie. And I'm going to give Terminator 2 Salvation Day an A+. Have you seen Terminator 2 Salvation Day? What are your thoughts? Comment below, let me know. And tell me in the comment section below, what classic movie do you want me to watch next? And as always, stay tuned for a special teaser of what my review will be next week. If you like this video, click that like button, subscribe to see more, and tell your friends about Easy Nation. All too easy.
I could eat about 1.5 million of these. My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.